Everyone thought Sarah had the perfect life. A beautiful wedding, a handsome, successful husband, a lovely little girl named Emily. To the outside world, she had it all. But behind closed doors, she was living in fear. Her husband never hit her in public. He smiled for the camera and shouted the moment the doors shut. Sarah told herself to endure it because people told her, "No marriage is perfect. Be patient." So she stayed until one night. He slapped her so hard she saw stars. And in that moment, as she lay on the cold floor, she saw something more painful than the bruises. Her daughter Emily, just 7, was watching from the hallway, tears falling silently down her cheeks. Later that night, lying beside her mother, Emily whispered something that broke Sarah's soul. "Mommy, when I grow up and get married, will my husband hit me too?" That was it. That one sentence was louder than all the years of silence. Sarah didn't wait for morning. She packed a small bag, carried her sleeping daughter in her arms, and walked into the night barefoot. No car, no money, no plan, just the will to protect her child at all costs. By sunrise, she stood at the gate of a women's shelter. Her face was bruised, her voice was shaking, but her eyes were finally free. People talked. Some called her foolish. Some said she should have stayed for the sake of her child. But they didn't know what Emily had said. They didn't hear that little girl's voice, asking if pain was her future too. 10 years later, Sarah sat in a school hall, watching her daughter walk up the stage in a graduation gown. And when Emily gave her speech, she looked at the crowd and said, "I owe everything to one woman. The woman who left behind fear to give me freedom. She didn't choose easy. She chose us." Sarah smiled with tears in her eyes. She lost a man, but saved a life. She walked away with nothing and built something priceless. Because sometimes leaving isn't weakness, it's survival. And love, real love, never gives up.